Okay, everyone, hands up. Want to make some hype. So today is a big game. R.A.G.E versus LGC. This will be either a very fast game or very intense game. I have no idea what to expect because these two teams are in the top. They both fight to exit the group phase, and they all want to go into the semifinals. So yeah, the stake is high, and they know about this. I already can see on the chat that LGC is at the place cheering. We have cheerleaders. Viking is in. Winter Life Twitch is in. LGC Steph also. So yeah, this will be. I hope this will be an epic game. This will be an epic game. Yeah, Steph. Oh, seven transmissions already in a row. Nice, man. Congrats. So today referee will be Wojtek. And Wojtek, do you want to say something about the game? Because you already analyzed with me some games of R.A.G.E, some games of LGC, and what do you think what will be the outcome of this round, of this game, basically, whole game?
Yeah. First thing, good evening, guys. You know, I'm kind of hyped for this game because both teams are great. Both teams are very good at making very good plays. They know how to play together. They always make good decisions. They react fast on the situation on the battlefield. So let me tell you, this game can be either will be very fast and packed with action, or it will be just boring because both of the teams will be just camping like more like in real life. That's my opinion. Still, I'm very hyped for this game and can't wait to see what will happen in those 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, and Steph just dropped six subscriptions in as the present for the users. Man, thank you very much. You just start the hype train, so thank you again. There will be some spam about the sound because there's a lot of it, but still thank you, man. That's crazy. Yeah, this game will be really good. Okay, I think I need to put this off because the prompts about the subs are going crazy right now. Thank you, man, again. Thank you once again. So, okay, going back to the game. The opening, as always, and as you can see on the screen, there is a new thing that Zarichne added and we forgot to mention and check. There is a small kill feed. We can call it kill feed. It's just a checklist for the players that shows kills, death, suicides, and decays. So we will be able to see live how many people they killed and how is going to how they perform. Okay, oh, I forgot about one thing to set up. Give me a second. Of course, the X-ray. Yeah, okay, so we can see already Pommy is at the place. I'm really sure this will be a good game. Psycho the same. So we need to wait. We need to wait what the boys will figure out. Flixus, Happy Bee, only Mike rushing in. Psycho with Pommy first at the spot, so they have some kind of advantage for now. Pommy probably will get on the church tower. Yep, he will get the great view from this position. He will get great view from this position.
Yeah, the view, saying about the view, but you're forgetting that everyone from the opposing team will be able to see him there because, if you're high up, if you can see your enemy, he can surely see you too. Let's see how will he do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
he's
even
getting on the roof. He's getting on the roof. That's
that's
good.
a better idea because that tower mostly when people are coming to the church and they want to capture the point, it's usually instantly getting bombed with the everything basically.
I would do it myself.
And we got the first kill. Pommy, let's check if our table is working. I think it will update with some time. Let's check like that. Yeah, we're testing that, so don't suggest with this, but still I think this small kill dev table will show us more with the time. So yeah, we're in the testing phase because Zarichne is actively working about the mods, so we just need to wait. Let's turn on the X-ray, and we can see that LGC got the Church of Ascension right now. R.A.G.E is building up some kind of defensive, I mean not the defensive, but the offensive line, already radius active, so there will be a huge battle soon because there is only like 200 or something like that supplies at the tent. So yeah, there's a very not an easy task now because the church is, well, it's not easy point to go in. It's not an easy point to gain control and hold it. Yeah, I can see that chat is burning right now, like LGC always on top. LGC, good luck. Yep, yep. That's the point. Let's go, LGC. Let's go, Rage. We will see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Well, LGC on the position as always. Wojtek, are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am
Okay.
alive. Just watching
Don't get too
watching
drunk
both
too
teams.
fast.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Remember, I used to surf. I know how to drink, and
I was
that's
thinking that
no
also.
problem. I know how to. Yeah, I know how to function, even though if even if I have a lot of alcohol to drink.
40%
Doesn't
PL. What?
it means vodka? I think.
Can you ask him about what he what's I don't understand. Ask on the chat if you can, as referee. Ah, okay. He's talking about the.
Yeah, 40% Polish
Okay,
vodka. You know, all
vodka.
the yeah. It's a very curious thing because most of the vodkas west from Poland are actually beneath 40%. They are like 38, 36% alcohol. So 40% is strictly Poland and East.
Yeah, exactly. Let me check quickly. Packet loss show. I want to see that. Can you check the packet loss? Can you drop on the a character and check if there is a packet loss? Because if there is about 3 to 6%, that's normal spike during the games in Arma.
You see.
We need to control that. Because I don't see any now.
No packet loss for me.
Oh, that could be a temporary spike.
Yeah, it was a spike. I'm sitting at 10 MS right now, so as always, my ping is OP.
Arma moment. That was an Arma moment.
Armor moment, yeah, that was an armor moment. Alright, looks like the thing that I was talking about earlier is happening before our eyes. Both teams are playing very cautious.
Yeah, let's check
They
the map.
don't. Yeah, they don't want to rush anything.
I don't remember if R.A.G.E was playing with LGC previously, any kind of friendly game or anything like training or something like that, but I think
I don't recall that.
I
Don't
don't
recall
recall
that.
it also, so I think that the first 20 minutes probably, or well, let's say 15 minutes. 15 minutes will be probably like, trying to feel the enemy, trying to check the tactics, how they move, and probably how much they sit in the bushes. So, yeah, just like now Corvix was just waiting in the shed for someone to drop next to the church. Yeah, that's it, basically. We know that LGC, if they get in one point, they can stick with it and they actually, keep an eye on every angle they can. Clintus here fighting. I'm more interested if, yep, that's what I was expecting from LGC. Protocol Minecraft, they are building the barbed wire, guard towers,
Yeah, there we
walls,
go. There we go.
everything.
Then they're moving really fast, right?
Yeah, they're moving very fast, so I think that's the main part of the gameplay from their side. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is defending the Church of Ascension, and R.A.G.E is probably trying to build up some kind of attacking forces. But yeah, I think that's normal thing for LGC to actually, build too much.
Yeah, but let me tell you, those guys that are defending the church now, those guys are superb, even because there is almost half of the team is building the previous base, so there is not much left not much left, not much players left for LGC to actually defend the church. So pretty good job, if I have to say so myself.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that the tactic they make about building all the stuff, is actually working.
It is
It's
working,
actually
yeah.
working. Okay, my
Yeah,
camera is a little bit tilted again.
that's why I don't use it too much.
Okay, fixed. Yeah, I'm using that because it's a good detail, and the action from the first perspective usually looks more interesting than just like flying from above. So Psycho is going to revenge his threat. Avenge, I mean. Well, only Mike should kill Psycho. Oof. Oof. Yeah, so I think that it will be stalemate at the first round. I think they will play slower. There will be slow pace of the game. So after the first round, when both of the teams will feel each other and know how they play, I think the second round will be more dynamic. And as I said at the beginning, the stake is very, very high because both of the teams are fighting to advance in the semi-finals of second season. So yeah, and both play very, very similar. And don't
Yeah,
for-
actually, both teams are playing very similar because LGC is building up their base. They're building more fortifications than R.A.G.E actually, but R.A.G.E is playing the logistics game. They're preparing supplies. They're getting ready for defending the point if there will be a need to defend that point. Not many players are actually attacking the church right now.
Yeah, I already could spot somewhere in the distance that there is a command truck from Rage team, and we can see two command trucks coming.
Yep.
One is here from LGC, and Xander is coming up with the second one from
And it's deployed.
R.A.G.E.
Yeah, it's deployed.
It's deployed, but T-Jack can already hear that, so he
Yeah,
probably
he definitely
already
can
know.
hear that. The David and David and Xander are both of those guys are making a lot of noise. So T-Jack heard them. He's
Yeah,
moving towards
because
them.
they crossed a little bit too much the range of the signal from the previous base, so they need to get back a little bit. But still, I think T-Jack will try to chase it. Does he got anything to counter this? No, he's got only MK47 mutant, so he needs to rely on the drop, on the loot. So he will check to probably if someone got any kind of anti-tank stuff. You can see barrel here, ACRD. Yep, and the position is compromised right now for R.A.G.E team. So that was unlucky coincidence because they missed like by a couple of meters. Whoa, that was a nice shot from Ampax. Where is Ampax? On the silo.
Don't know, where's he at? On the
On the
silo.
silo.
Oh,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was nice shot.
We've seen that tactic before, actually yesterday, on yesterday's friendly match. But now, Ampax, what he's using? He's using ACRD, so...
Yeah, he's doing like now.
Great shooting. What's the scope he's using?
Probably the
Oh,
build
he's
one.
using... No, he's using the 1.8 scalp, so...
Yeah, that's 1.8.
Very good
That's
shooting,
1.8.
very good shooting. Yeah, very good shooting.
Yeah, we
on
could
his
see that
behalf.
he was like, it wasn't a double tap, it was like 5 taps to check if he's dead actually.
Yeah, he surely trained firing from that position. He knows his weapon well. He knows the ballistics well, so...
Yeah, let's focus a little bit on Church because we can see that none of the teams is pushing harder. I mean, R.A.G.E is trying to get the control of the Church, but still they are beating like crazy at the first control point.
To be honest, I think the church is not the most important point right now because both teams are preparing. They're preparing to invade inside each other's home bases. So that church is like more like a distraction for both of teams actually.
Holy shit, Steph with another subscriptions for the community. Man, you don't have to spend the money, really. It's not about that, but still thank you. That was totally unexpected. Thank you once again. Thank you once again. No, I don't know what to say, Steph. Really, thank you again, man. That's really kind of you. But remember, it's not about the money, but about creating the community for the PvP. That's all about it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's always about money. Don't lie.
No, it's totally not. If that would be the case, I would cry about, holding the servers. I still have money for running all the stuff, so don't worry about that. There's a funding for that, so no worries. But still, thank you. Damn, man.
How much did he send you again?
10 already. I don't
10?
know what to say.
$10, €10?
It's in Polish zloty.
Oh, in zlotys, alright. Okay. Okay, I can see the truck stuck in the texture. There you go. Yeah, those textures can be tricky on this map.
Let's get back to the action. Let's focus on the game. Because I noticed one thing that might be problematic for LGC. They don't run any supplies on Church. They rely completely on the radio outposts.
They don't have
this
any way to move supplies inside the church actually, because it's kind of sieged right now. There's a siege. Rage is coming from all the sides, so
Yeah, exactly.
that will be pretty tricky and hard for LGC to actually move the supplies. Try to push the supplies inside that strong point.
Yeah, exactly. But I think Tiki probably knows where they are coming from. He's positioning himself for the... Oof, the crossfire here. He's positioning himself
That
to...
was straight execution, man.
Yeah,
That was straight
but I
execution.
think he already knows about the radio. I think that information was already provided for the rest of the team. There must be already a marker on the map and
I mean,
they
there
know
is
exactly where the
yeah,
radio is.
there is a radio in the bush farther down, but I think he maybe was able, yeah, he was able to hear it. He may have heard that radio.
Wait, he died in the
We'll
bush
see.
next to Clintus here.
Yeah.
Wait, be quiet, huh? Yeah, you can hear from here. You
Yep,
can hear.
you can hear.
It's
You can
like
hear the
barely
static.
on the. It's the edge of the range of the radio. Like it's 67 or 69 meters, something like that. So yeah, he probably could hear that. I mean, he definitely hear that. So I think we need to just wait. And where is Sticky? Where are you, boy? Here. He will probably try to flank from the left side of our perspective, but I'm not sure if he will make it because Happy is right now keeping an eye. He don't see too much from the bushes, but still, I think yeah, they know about the radio. The second thing is that we can see here, Xander already settled up the command track, and the second command track is at the east side of the map. And look what's going on here. One team, second team, and they are probably now trying to use the prolonged range of the command track. So let's check if they set up the radio behind the enemy lines. Etienne and T-Jack already here. So I think that will be very, very... I mean, that will be a bit surprise for R.A.G.E now, because when they get in the cap, suddenly they will get information that the problem is going on. Yep, probably already they saw that on the prompt screen. So Zortex is trying to get back. Latin Andy is moving towards the possible route of T-Jack and his friend Etienne. Meanwhile, from behind, Kevok and Ant AIFR is coming also. So this might be a crossfire right now. Latin Andy might be troubles. Ay, Zortex in trouble. He hit T-Jack, managed to make him bleed, but I think that LGC is now capturing the point. Definitely LGC now is capturing the point. So they need to figure out quickly what to do. Latin Andy probably will slow that cap a little bit, but I'm not sure if he can manage to do this alone. He just missed with someone. Yeah, he's missing all the... Okay, Etienne is now one down.
I think they're not capping right now because Bok was able to spawn, and he's down right now. So
yeah,
I don't mind that.
They interrupt the cap.
Yeah, they interrupt the cap, right?
Only
yep, Zortex spawned again. Yeah, Zortex spawned again.
Yeah, and Kevok and T-Jack are only at the point, so it's 2 versus 2. 2 versus 1. Two versus 1, the truck is blown up, so the supplies... It was supply? Probably it was supply, looking on the... how big was the explosion. And Bok is also back at the point. Xander, Fischergeist. So you can all see that communication in R.A.G.E is really on a good level, because at the moment when they unlock the possibility to spawn, they suddenly popped out at the guard towers. They're already back and ready to defend, so definitely R.A.G.E represents a really high communication level, so we can say that it won't be easy for LGC, to be honest. Maybe they managed to create a good opening for the attack of the last point, but still, R.A.G.E is responding very well. So I
Well,
think
the LGC just showed R.A.G.E that they can be dangerous if left alone. You can see LGC is right now trying to start sieging the point actually, because three of the guys are like right here. They spawned.
yeah, but
Oh,
they
and by
know
the
that
way,
someone is
yeah,
coming.
they know. But by the way, I've noticed a sneaky mortar placed by Late and Andy next to the point.
A Latin
I've never
Andy.
seen a mortar. It's right here. Never seen a mortar being placed on those games before.
Well,
So
we
that's
could
actually,
see the usage of mortars a couple of times. I remember Zhuk was doing that very well, and they really managed to use that effectively. I think that once also Rage was using the mortars, but still it blocks your at least two players. I think it blocks at least two players. It's dragging out from the fight, so it's not so easy, and it's not so. Maybe it's not always effective to use mortars, but still, it's doable. It's definitely doable. We could see that some teams were using mortars a couple of times. Yep, Bog just spawned at the tent.
yes, but still, Rage. Those guys they are in trouble actually, because LGC is pushing the last point actually. That's the last purple point. So Rage has to act quickly and either defend or take the church,
Yeah, but the
because
gameplay,
it's not going.
the
It's not going easy.
gameplay of Rage is basically focused on splitting team 6 by 6. They always play 6 on defense and 6 on attack. And when it's a hot situation, just like now on the wheat field, they moved basically almost everyone back to defending the wheat field, and they left only 3-4 players at the attack. So they still managed to effectively defend the point and effectively build the pressure on the second point that they are attacking. So yeah, I think Rage is a really example of a really good team that cooperates great. They know their role. They don't complain probably between themselves. Just they are just doing things that they meant to do.
Yeah, everyone knows what to do. Everyone knows his job, but still they are very flexible. I think both teams are very flexible. Both teams know what to do to win the game and to get an advantage.
Yeah, probably there is no complaining about I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Maybe someone else will do this because it was designated for that role. I think that boys in Rage are just saying we need help, and suddenly 5 players are back to help each other. So yeah, I have to admit that Dr. Medrasen created a really good team. I watched his streams. I watch how they play on the public servers, and I know that they can be devastating. Of course, that's the different level of the gameplay when you play 12 versus 12, but because that's totally different game actually in a totally different system. So still, Rage is really great team. Same goes for LGC. I was watching them. For example, when Xena was streaming on Next Gen France a couple of weeks ago. I could see the LGC running around. I was talking with Jinwoo, watching how they play, and LGC also represents a really good level in terms of like movement, shooting, creating the decisions, and also the outcome of these decisions. They know how to, how to see next two steps of the enemy. They know how to calculate the actions that they want to make in nearest future. So yeah, it won't be an easy game for LGC, and it won't be an easy game for Rage. We are already after 20 minutes, almost. Sorry, it's 36 minutes. So yeah, there's still no clear advantage from one of the teams. I know that LGC got the church, but still there is no clear advantage on the last point, so yeah, that will be a good game, I think.
Yeah, yeah. That definitely will be. This game will be great. We will remember this game for weeks to come. I'm sure of it. And you know that's very important game because both teams are fighting for being able to leave the group
Phase.
phase and move up towards the you know
Semifinals.
yeah semifinals, the big dogs, the you know
Yeah, looking at the table
where the
that after the games, because we are basically at the end of the group phase, there's only maybe 3 or 4 games left in one weekend. I think that teams that will get from each group, probably it will be Born to Beware, R.A.G.E, IGN from the technical season 1. I think it will be Zmechtopech. Today is playing Żółw because they have almost the same statistics as Medalier from Next Gen France. And one big unknown here is R.A.G.E and LGC because they are both at the same level at the table. We don't know what will happen because they have all 6 points in the table, 2 games played, 2 games won, and all games won by taking all 6 capture points in both rounds. So yeah, that will be stressful for them, maybe a little bit. That depends from the
yeah a little
attitude
bit
for the
yeah.
game.
So looks like Rage has managed to find all the or most of the radios of LGC.
Yeah, Ampax just he
Yeah,
redeployed. I mean, he just destroyed the last radio. Probably there is last one next to our friend here, but I don't know if they got it.
they're looking very comfortable right here right now. So I think yeah, they're trying to switch their focus on the church.
Yeah, they managed to save the situation at the airfield. Jesus Christ, at the wheat field, so we can go back and focus on the Church of Ascension. And let's check what's going on here. 60 minutes left for the first round. And let's keep an eye here. It's like when players play like this, I mean, they cover angles, they just sit with the map in the hand and just looking what's going on based on the information they get from the map. I sometimes think that the server just crashed because they are not moving. And right now, LGC covered everything.
It's not crashed.
Psycho, Jinwo, Corvix, Bamak, they are covering the same spots. I mean, the same spots. They are covering different spots, but still, you know. Intra, thank you for follow. Chastek, ban the word LGC.
What he said? Did he say ban the world? Ah, fuck off.
Yeah, but he didn't mention for how long, so we don't know that. Okay,
Hey, 1 second. All right, 1 second. Now,
Pomi is
how long?
trying to 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Okay.
And that's for you, not for me, right?
Pomi managed to resupply the point and the trade. Nice trade. 1 by 1, actually. But they need to drop supplies from the truck.
I mean, it's still worth it because they have a supply truck next to the tent. They basically need to just run up to the tent, to the truck, drop the supplies, and good to go. Yep, they're doing that as we speak. 900 supplies, 800 supplies on the tent, so they're good.
Yeah,
Although
they have a backup.
R.A.G.E, yeah, they have a backup, but look at that. R.A.G.E is closing
Yeah,
on them.
they are
They're
closing.
yeah, they're
the
getting
grip.
closer and closer.
They are closing the grip at the church, and we can see nades dropped. So I think they decided to switch. tactic for a little bit more aggressive. Dr. Madrasan is throwing potatoes like crazy, but that's a smoke actually. And Gino is very close. Gino is very close.
Yeah, we can see the smart usage of smoke grenades here, because if they use they're throwing smoke grenades, but they are moving completely in a different way than the smoke grenade is.
Yeah,
Smoke
they
grenade
try
has
to
landed.
focus attention. They try to focus attention on
Yeah.
enemy on the smokes. Meanwhile, they are doing the left or the right flank, and they are not that going in the smoke and moving towards. I mean, going out of the smoke, and then like you know, just stand in the front of the barrel of the enemy because the enemy is expecting you to go through the smoke. Meanwhile, they are
Yep.
basically just going around that, focusing attention fully on the smoke. So yeah, that's a smart one.
That's a smart play. R.A.G.E should be capping the point right now. There's a lot of guys inside the churchyard. They're sitting pretty comfortably inside the bushes, so yeah, I think they're capping the point right now.
Yes, R.A.G.E is probably capturing the point because there is too much of them, and I think LGC now needs to think a little bit how to outplay them at the church. And yeah, that smokes actually worked. That smokes actually worked, and we can see that probably for the first time in this game that they managed to do this, because the previous approach with the smokes wasn't the best because they bumped from the enemy team. I know that I get the ban for the world for the next 2 minutes. Don't worry, Chastek. So yeah, I know that they are going to make trouble. So we have 5 against 5. I think they are blocking the cap right now. So we can expect someone spawning right now.
Yeah, but
At the tent.
is coverage inside the capping zone or not?
Is Dr. Madrasan and Happy Bee sitting in the basement? Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, that's a good spot to capture the point, but still it's well, maybe not as risky as we can think, but well, if they get in and throw the nades, you can be easily
I
kill them.
wonder if that truck that is burning next to the tent will actually take out. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Whoa!
I misclicked.
That was unlucky for Gino. Clintus just got up and probably will finish him. Why did you misclick? What did you misclick?
Well, I pressed Y instead of you. I want to press U to
Okay.
ping only for you, but I pressed U. So.
And the truck just destroyed the shed next to the church. And Gino got up. Gino got up. He's awake, he's conscious, and a lot of players from R.A.G.E team who just dropped from the roof for me. And yeah, the R.A.G.E is occupying the church as much as they can, but I think they still can. The enemy team still can spawn here. I think so. No, definitely not. There's 4 against 3. When Clintus get closer, it will be 5 against 3. So LGC needs to probably focus a little bit on defensive positions. Let's check what's going on the wheat field, because yep, T-Jack, Variot, and Kevok, they're coming from the east side of the map, they're coming from the woods, and probably R.A.G.E is expecting them. I'm pretty sure that the first round will be
Yeah,
finished.
of course it is.
I think that the first round will be closed by the end of the time. I don't think that there will be clear advantage of one team in terms of taking all 3 control points. Let's check what's going on at the church, but because that's the more important right now. There is 5 players from R.A.G.E against 4 players from 3 players
From
right
the-
now. Because
Yeah.
Kovrix just died. I mean, he's unconscious. Okay, he just died. Okay, and only Mike also died. So a lot of things going on in the church. I don't want to. I want to check it. Okay. Yep, Psycho needs to get up. I mean, get up. He needs to get higher, and probably he needs to go and finish Xander. Xander will get up. If they want to make a clear advantage of the point and keep that majority of the players, I think they need to finish Xander. And Kovrix Gino is back at the point. I think they regained the control. So now the spawn is possible again.
Very, very even game.
Very even game, and it's not lazy. It's not lazy.
Yeah, I was afraid it's gonna be a lazy game, but it's not. Like you said, a lot of things are happening in front of us. A lot of great plays by both teams. Happy is still hiding beneath the church.
But Pommy is coming for him. Yep.
And he got him.
Pommy just went full in, full commando. Okay, I need to check something on the stream elements because one of my comments is not working. Let me check that. Wojtek, if you can just say something to so we won't sit like in the total silence right now. Silence.
What silence? I was just talking to you a second before.
Chat commands.
All right. Everything just calmed down, actually. To be honest, not much happening right now. Both teams are finding new positions for themselves. Small exchanges of fire are going inside the church. Psycho is trying to scan the floor beneath him to check if someone's there. But nobody's there.
Yeah, I think that.
Oh,
I think there are.
Happy's still under the church. He's still alive. I think he got up.
Yeah, he got up. He's patching himself up now. Right
yeah,
now,
that's
but,
sneaky. Oh,
but the problem is that he's got
Lucky
only
bastard.
9% of the life. So yeah, Pommy didn't finish him.
Yeah, it's moving past up. I don't know why he didn't finish him.
I think that R.A.G.E, after the previous attack that we just witnessed, I think they will now trying to probably reposition the direction of the attack. They will try to regroup and probably try doing something else because I think still both of the teams got command trucks. So now they have open route from behind the point. Definitely, they have open sight from behind, so they can basically play the same maneuver as LGC is doing right now at the wheat field. It's the same tactic, I think. It's the same tactic.
Yeah. David's carrying a radio backpack, so he's looking for a spot to place it. I think.
What is Tiki using? What is this gun? Oh,
Where is that? Okay, I can see him. So what's this gun? We must have that's
P19.
yeah.
That's unusual because it's a slow rate. I know it's basically it's not some kind of rifle. I mean, it's not a carbine caliber, but still, I think for his game style, it's suitable because he runs a lot and he's basically
let me correct
pusher.
you on that one. Let me correct you on that one because carbine is something different for us and for English speaking community because
right.
yeah, carbine is more like something between 9 millimeters and 5.56. So you meant rifle. Yeah, I'm nerd about that. Sorry about that. Had to say it.
Yeah, I know, but I think everyone
Yeah,
understood the
yeah,
main.
they understood. They understood it, but still, my inner OCD, guns OCD, had to speak up. So
The gunsmith nerd. We didn't
yeah,
check for a while what's going on trenches. Let's check what LGC just built. A,
a lot
Chin-
of walls.
a Chinese wall.
China wall. China wall. But they don't have to be worried about that place, about that point, because they're still holding strong in the church.
You actually don't
I
know
mean,
that. You don't know that because
the
one
church is
one mi-
still the church still belongs to LGC, so
yeah, but that's the matter of one small mistake. Or Rage will pull out the tank or LAV, and they will clear the church, and they can suddenly take it over.
yeah, yeah. I think R.A.G.E is counting. Actually, the R.A.G.E is counting on that because I think they want to take the church quickly, and then David, David is waiting for them to take the church so he can place a radio and to steamroll the next point. I just lost David. Yeah, he's there. After. So it looks like he's waiting for the rest of the team to take the church, and he will place the radio backpack.
Chastek on Twitch is now commenting that second game on another server well plays Zhu versus Brothers in Arms. The second round is on already, so probably Zhu already won the first one, as far as I understand from the message he sent me on private. I mean on the direct message. So Chastek will probably drop as the second referee for this game. Yeah, and I know that I don't know if Cholo is with us on the chat. Let me see. Yeah, Cholo is on the chat, so you will hear me in about 5 minutes because I shortened the delay from this of the stream a little bit since there is a lot of action and it's very dynamic. I think. Oh, Bamak just killed Kovrix next to the tent. Probably some kind of mess up. Uh,
Yeah, shit happens.
yeah, and I know Cholo from Zmechtopech is a little bit dreaming about playing against R.A.G.E and playing against LGC because he liked the gameplay of both the teams from what I talk with him. So yeah, I think this will be doable.
Yeah, yeah,
For the
I hope one of the teams will meet on the battlefield because that game,
maybe in the finals.
yeah, maybe the finals because the Zmechtopech team, ZTP, and LGC and R.A.G.E, those three teams, those guys, they are not messing around and
B2B also.
watching. Yeah, B2B also and watching. So four of those teams watching those games would be definitely something
Something else.
amazing.
Totally
Yeah,
something
something
else.
else, completely something else from your everydays, free for all games, and even the other teams because yeah, those teams are all the top.
Let me check something. I need to check. Just give me a second. I will hold that view for you. Yeah, and always remember after the stream, we do a ride for one of streamers that I know. I think that will be some kind of let's say let's keep it maybe let's call it a tradition. It's a good behavior. I think in Twitch community, small streamers unite. Remember about that. Yeah, let's check what's going on. Maybe at the wheat field because still at the church the attack a little bit slowed down. We can see Ant and Tijak are trying to do something. What are you boys cooking right now? Yeah, and R.A.G.E is resupplying heavily. They are heavily resupplying the first point. That was a rocket, probably from Kevok. Yeah, that was from Kevok. We can see a small
Uh,
smoke.
DJ just deployed his radio backpack, so I think they were just waiting for range. I don't know, or just for a call,
Probably
deploy,
a
and
call. Probably a
yeah,
call.
call. They just deployed, and
We can see that Barriot already decided to hit escape and respawn, so we can expect him next to the Whitfield. I think boys from LGC know that the attack slowed down on the church at the church from R.A.G.E, so probably there was a call out. Guys, we need the radio. We need to push a little bit. But oh, I can hear the mortars. Probably
yeah.
from the Whitfield. Yep, Latin Andy.
Yep. Let's see if his shots are accurate. A little bit short.
A little bit
Yeah.
short, but still I think he's trying to aim that a little bit. Probably he is receiving information from
I
Ampax
mean,
and
yeah, he's waiting for the information if his shots if he's actually aiming right.
Yeah,
He
and I
just look,
think Church right now will be in a trouble. Church right now will be in a trouble. There's few players. I mean, there's only 3 next to the Church, Pomitiki and Kovrix. But that could mean LGC switched to attacking the Whitfield. Yeah, exactly. T-Jack, Kevok, Je suis Etienne. I have no idea how to call this guy's name. Let's call him Andrzej also. I don't know how
yeah.
to read in Cyrillic.
So from now on, everyone whose name is written in Cyrillic will be called
Andrzej.
by Andrzej by us.
Exactly. And yeah, I think R.A.G.E is aware that the attack is coming up. They definitely can say that. So I think we'll be a witness of cup race soon. Because at one side we can see R.A.G.E is capturing the church. At the second side we can see LGC probably already capturing the Whitfield. So yeah, definitely both of these teams will be now racing each other in terms of capturing the control points. Je suis Etienne and Kevok are definitely in the cap zone. Andrzej is coming up from the woods. He will probably try to clear the path. But at the second hand, we can see 4 players from... Yeah, 4 players from... What the fuck Jinu just did? He
Well,
missed...
what?
He missed the gap and he hit the wall and killed himself with RPG. Oh, that was a big mistake because now R.A.G.E just managed to capture the church. And unfortunately for LGC, they need to go back from the Whitfield. And as you can see, we didn't even have occasion to check if someone is still left at the Whitfield because they all just despawn and change the position, and now they probably will drop from the radio backpacks. So yeah, this is one pretty good game.
Yeah, back and forth moving. Half of the game was to the LGC's name. Now the R.A.G.E has the opportunity to push down on the next point.
Yeah, but I think if at the moment when R.A.G.E will get to the trenches and they will see all the walls, they will see all the guard towers, the blocked trenches with the barbed wire, I think it will be like one big what the fuck just happened here. Still, for now, they are focusing on the church, so probably will try to reposition themselves, but that will be a big surprise when they see the trenches. I'm pretty sure about that.
Although, when I'm looking at those fortifications, those are just normal sandbags. They're not using those sandbags with a little window inside them, so they cannot see what's coming from the trenches.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword, actually.
Yes, because if Rage will get a good position inside the point during attacking and during capturing the point, LGC will have a big problem to go around and actually force them to fight. I mean, not behind, but from the outside of the infrastructure they just built at the beginning. So yeah, that will be double-edged problem for them. But I believe in LGC. I know if they when they need to go back, there is no discussion between them. They just go back, stop doing what they actually do, and just start to defend because they know what's going on. You can see Gino is sneaking around. He will probably clash with Flixus. Let's see what Flixus is doing. He's checking the map, so probably he knows that no one's in front of him, so he will have a clear path, and we'll see, we'll see.
I'm surprised Jinwo didn't see Flixus right there. Just moved past him.
Well, he could not see him, and I
Yeah,
think
he
that's
could
not the
not. Yeah,
problem.
the tunnel vision and all.
Wait, I
Can
need to
see.
do something.
Yeah, we can see that Rage is pushing in very different way. LGC moved behind the lines to drop radio backpacks. R.A.G.E is actually just pushing the front line closer towards the trenches strong point, and I think that's way better to do because you're moving all the action away from your terrain towards the enemy terrain. That's way better choice, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so maybe let's drop from our boy and check the different position right now. Let's check from the sky what's going on at the map, because now, yeah, Rage decided to go on foot to the last point. Meanwhile, yeah, that's what I was talking about. LGC is aware that the attack can be done right now. It's possible at the trenches. They resupply the point, they spawned, they keep an eye from the guard towers, and they expect Rage right now to come to them. So yeah, probably Rage is already able to see the constructions that LGC built. So this will be. I really wish to see the reaction of boys from Rage while seeing this. Let's see what's the perspective of only Mike. Yep, they can see already all the stuff they built.
I'm sure they're in shock.
A little bit, probably a little bit.
Although it's a Rage is a team that surely is prepared
For everything
for
right
that
now.
game. Yeah, for everything. So I'm sure they studied how the LGC play. Because Clintus is doing great job taking
Oh, what was that?
pushing inside the point.
Xander just almost killed. He dropped the he
I
dropped
think he shot.
Clintus.
I think he shot Clintus. Yeah.
Yes, because meanwhile when Clintus was behind the guard tower, Xander didn't see the name tag, because that's how it works here. If there is any kind of object that is blocking your view, you don't see the name tags. You need to be in the clear line of sight to see the name tag. So yeah, it can't be easy here. I think that the main problem of these sandbags is that you can jump around them, jump above, just like only Mike doing. It might slow you down, but at the end of the game, I mean, at the end of the day, you still you still get that you can jump over. So that's not a problem with the sandbox. Oh, nice by only Mike. But the main problem is that Jesuitian is only downed, so he will be able to get up.
Yeah, only Mike, only down. Yeah, I see it.
Let's check quickly what's going on at the church. Psycho, Andre and Andre and Pomi are trying to get closer, but meanwhile, LGC is defending the point pretty good. Yeah, that's not an easy task for them because everything in here is covered with the buildings, and there is only one clear way in from the Happy Bee perspective, because they probably wanted to, you know, compress the players from one side. And Kevok, I don't know if that was Kevok or Jesuitian, but definitely someone just dropped down the mic. Yep, Flixus just finished him.
So now we've seen LGC pushing on the wheat fields. Now we can see R.A.G.E is pushing.
At the trenches.
Yeah, and that's a lot of pressure for LGC right now.
Both of the teams basically, because one situation was building the pressure at the Whitfield for Rage, and now Rage decided to switch the roles, and now they are pushing heavily on the.
Yeah, but see, you can see what they did. I was talking about previously that they moved the front line. No, instead of pushing from behind, they moved the front line, and now if you can see, the church is basically almost empty. Like there's
Empty?
few,
Because I'm not
yeah,
looking there.
yeah. There are few players right now trying to get inside, but they are far away, and R.A.G.E is
Rage is basically coming
R.A.G.E is
from
on
the
the
east
way.
right now. Look, that Xander is coming up with the command truck. We can see truck with supplies, so they are preparing the offensive.
Yep.
Meanwhile, there's only 5 players from Rage, and this
Yeah,
is what I was
I'm
talking
sure
about.
David. Yeah, David is preparing supplies for the command truck. He has a radio backpack. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, and that's the perfect example of what I was talking about at the beginning of the game, because Rage is splitting the team 5x7, 6x6, anything like that. Part of them is okay. We can see that Bog and Fisher guys just decided to hit escape and respawn, so I think they got information from David and information that there will be a command truck available soon. And we have a duel, Jesuitian versus only Mike, and there will be a rocket one. That was nasty. And
That must have hurt a lot.
the funny thing is here. They both
Right, so
wait for each other right now. Happy
so
Bees in the...
Anth is playing his typical LGC style. So inside the bush. Oh,
At the moment when Happy Bee just
so
opened
you
the
can
fire, that was instant crossfire from all the sides they could. What the hell is going on right now?
yeah. So now LGC pushed R.A.G.E back from the trenches.
Yes, they have a stable
R.A.G.E
situation.
has to regroup. They have to regroup fast, or they will lose the initiative. They still hold the initiative, I think.
I think that they just lost the
But
initiative
no,
at the trenches, but there is a bad news coming up for Latin Andy at the church, because Bariot, Bamak, Psycho, Jinwu, Pomi, Also, Tiki are trying to close that grip around the church, and they are possibly trying to start capturing this right now, because I think R.A.G.E now is waiting for the command track from Xander, I think. But leaving Latenandi alone here, I think it's not the best. Okay, I know what's going on right now. Look. Fischergeist just drove by like an Uber, waiting for
Oh,
Bok.
LAV.
First LAV in the game.
Finally. So many games. I wish to see LAV, at least an LAV, a LAV. Now I can see a LAV. I'm happy with that. I'm fulfilled. The game can end now.
And R.A.G.E is trying to put some mortars. I don't know why, because they are shooting at a totally empty space right now. And I think Bamak, Jinu, and Pomi are capturing the point. That would be good if Tiki would go back a little bit and help the boys. And I can hear another mortars from trenches? Wait. No, that's
Yep.
Kovrix with the building truck.
Oh.
Here.
But, oh.
So we have another mortar. Where will it drop? Where will it drop?
The first one dropped pretty close to the point, actually inside the churchyard. Where's it go? Okay, here we go. That was perfect aim.
Where
Nobody inside that.
that's a good
Inside the
aim.
churchyard. Yeah,
That's a
that's a
good
very
aim.
good aim. He knows his ballistics. No wind, so
There is a
that's even
small
better.
probably. There is a small probably.
Almost none.
Almost none. Exactly.
If he will manage to actually hit the church, I think it may collapse.
Yeah, we checked that with Volheim and Żółw like 2 months ago, and after 100 AP mines, I mean the heavy mines, we didn't destroy the church.
Okay, never mind.
It's like 600, 6,500, no, wait. Yeah, over almost 700,000 of HP on that building, so it's not easy to destroy it. Okay, Fischergeist now is trying to support the church. What? Cycle's lucky. He was between the between the tires. Oh, one at the S. I think that. Yep, they just damaged the engine. They just damaged the transmission and probably fuel tank, because we can see the smoke. So, boys, I mean, Fischergeist and Bok are moving very slow right now. I think they will try to support the trenches, but with broken transmission and all the stuff, we can see that
Yeah, meanwhile that LAV
they
is
will
in
have a
trouble.
problem. Yeah, and Kovrix is
Already.
shooting really good with that mortar.
Yeah,
Let's see where it drops.
he must have practiced a lot with
Definitely.
that before. Yeah, he came prepared.
Where's that? Where's that mortar? Oh, wait. Ooh, nice. But danger close. Nice, but still danger close. Bamak might be dead soon by Kovrix. Are you alive? Pointers.
Yes, I am. You're not talking. I'm not talking.
No, no, no,
There's a
no. I
bit-
was not talking
yeah,
because
no, there is a little bit stalemate right
there
now.
is a little bit stalemate, but
Yeah, players
LGC is
repositioning.
LGC is taking the point. That's all we know right now. Let's check the trenches. Yeah, I think that R.A.G.E will be in trouble right now. That LAV somehow managed to get here,
I mean,
but
it's barely
fuck?
alive. It was smoking before the smoke was getting out of the engine, so that means that the vehicle was on fire.
I think that doesn't matter at all at this point, because even though they are close with that LAV next to the point, trying to support the rest of the
I
R.A.G.E
mean,
team, they just
they're
lost the
stuck.
church. No, they just
Right now, the
they are
LAV is stuck
stuck.
too.
They are stuck, but they just lost the church. So
Never mind that. Yeah. Back and forth,
back and
guys.
forth, and they did the worst thing they could right now. They left the LAV without destroying it. And I think they forgot there is a vehicle limiter for that. Because there can be only one LAV and one tank at the time for a team. So I think they forgot about that. Let's check if LGC is doing some kind of offensive right now. No, but you can see Latin Andy and Ampax are already at the place from previously at the place from LGC was previously attacking. So I think they're expecting some kind of radio from the east side.
Yeah. They're ready.
They're
waiting.
ready. They're waiting exactly. Let's see what Sticky doing. A look on Tiki and what kind of scope he got on that PP19. I know that PP19 got basically zero recoil. It's a small type of ammunition, but it's 9x19, I think, something like that. But still,
It's different kind of ammunition, but similar.
similar.
Still,
Yeah, I know, because that's the
not,
Russian
It's still not rifle ammunition. It's
pistol ammunition.
It's pistol ammunition.
Yeah, and comparing that with Vortex, that's a crazy idea, to be honest. I don't know. But if it works, it works, right? If it works, it works. Okay, let's check T-Jack. T-Jack with Mutant.
I mean, Fubar already proved that P90 is a great weapon.
No, I mean P90. No, it's not P90.
PP19.
PP19.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
PP19, small PP, okay.
Small PP. Yeah, I know Fubar is running with FN P90, but that's a totally different scale of the how it's called? Of the pistol, machine pistol. And P90 is devastating, basically. Like they have, it's
yeah. P90 is like, I think it's the best submachine gun in.
There was so much going on
right
that
yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but there's 19 minutes left. It was like an hour 2 minutes ago. Let's see how the mortars
again. Yeah, mortars again.
Let's check if they are aiming properly right now. What? Come in.
Short.
Short. A little bit too short.
Yeah, a little bit short.
But still on point. Are they shooting at the two mortars right now?
I think only one.
Oh no! Sorry! Latin Andy got a huge ass backpack with the ammunition for mortar. That's why he's shooting so fast. Okay, that explains a lot.
That's a very smart tactic, actually. Yeah, that's very smart.
Oh, he's now shooting basically at the tent. Look.
Oh yeah.
He just destroyed the truck.
Great rounds.
That's a great aim right now.
He got a truck that carried supplies, so...
I would put down the Okay, never mind. Ooh, nice. What's going on? Psycho just killed Xander. And David killed Psycho, so they, luckily for R.A.G.E, they just got the command truck again back on the truck. Yeah, boys from the Żółw team on chat just confirmed that they won both rounds with the brothers in arms. And what can I say? Żółw is coming out for the semi-finals. So I will check the table today, and probably we can already can say that. I mean, we can already say which teams will be in the semi-finals, so we can already schedule that. I think we can close semi-finals during one weekend. Basically, it's 2 games, so we can close this in one weekend, I think, and then go, for example, like the Saturday 2 games, and we can go with the finals during the Sunday or I don't know, another other day. 16 minutes left. 16 minutes left. So the church was captured once by LGC, then by R.A.G.E, then back by LGC. I think that R.A.G.E is now facing a worthy opponent. Same goes for the LGC.
Yep. For now, we can actually see that it's a war of attrition. Actually, it's taking so long. The church is going from LGC's hands to R.A.G.E hands, and again to LGC's getting it back. So it's a war of attrition, and both teams are just waiting for one of them to make a mistake, to make any mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Now the question is, which team will do that mistake, like 8 minutes before end of the game? That's the biggest question, because for now it looks good for LGC. They are disturbing the enemy at the wheat field, but it can turn around basically in a couple of minutes. We all know how Arma works, so it might be totally different outcome that the teams are expecting from the current situation. Totally different one. And here we go with the smokes again. So R.A.G.E is probably trying to do the same. And we have trade. Ampax unfortunately killed Dr. Medrasen, but yeah, R.A.G.E is trying to get inside. Andrzej in the shed, holding the line. He knows that R.A.G.E is coming from the church side. So yeah, they are expecting them. Definitely they are expecting them. Only Mike here nice with the pre-fire. But Andrzej is holding the line. Andrzej is holding the angle, and he's still managing that easily.
Well, when looking past at the whole game, looks like NJ is actually he grow fond of that shed he's in, because I think he was in that shed before, and you know that's actually, oh, never mind. But that shed is actually a very good place to hide.
I have to say that R.A.G.E is not going to let it down. Let's quickly check what's going on at the wheat field, because there is a trouble. 3 versus 3. T-Jack, Je Etienne, and Psycho. Bog with only Mike and Ampax are trying to get back.
Yeah. So right now, I think LGC has an advantage on that point because they have at least a soft cover.
Yep.
Those bushes.
And they are
yeah.
now basically capturing the point. They just blocked them from spawning here.
Although they have a radio nearby. So
Realist. Pokaż mi pierwszy punkt od LGC. Już ci pokazuję. Tak, budowali dużo. Proszę bardzo. Chiński mur. Oczywiście zobaczysz to za 5 minut przez delaya, ale tak. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus back on the wheat field, because T-Jack, Psycho, and Jesu Etienne are doing a huge damage right now, forcing R.A.G.E to going back from the radio backpacks. The backup plan. I think it's working, because they are in the cap zone. Probably block them already.
well, actually, spawning outside of the point is always better than spawning inside the point, in my opinion, because it gives you enough time to assess the situation, to find a best position for you to cover your teammates.
Yes, exactly. Exactly like that. Ampax. Oh, wait. Psycho is probably expecting someone from this side. I think. Yeah, he can hear. Psycho can hear Ampax.
There we go. Great double kill
But
from Psycho.
Bok is behind him. Let's quickly check what's going on at the church. Yep, LGC is holding. 10 minutes left, so I think that players from R.A.G.E are starting feeling the pressure right now.
Well, the game was so the game is so much intense, so that I think that both teams may not be aware of how much or how little time left till the end of the first round.
Well, they can
Because
check.
they can check, but there is a lot of things happening. I'm sure both of teams are trying their best to
Maximize the efforts right now.
maximum effort right now.
And Zortex just killed the Tycho, and only just Etienne at the guard tower, so I think that attacking of the Wheatfield right now is... the Wheatfield is defended effectively by R.A.G.E, but...
It doesn't matter because of the time that's left.
There's not much time left. I think it's still doable in 9 minutes, easily. I think it is. They need about 5 minutes. If they push it correctly, I mean, if the push will be right, in the right spot, and they clear the area at the church, I think they can manage this. Look this. They both wait.
Yeah. They're waiting. Yeah. Because they're waiting for each one of them to...
Oh, Rixus just moved. And Jinwo didn't spot that. What the fuck, man?
You need new set of you need new headsets, because that was, oh man. Definitely buy yourself a new headset.
Tak, definitely Jinwo. No, ja wiem, że ty rozumiesz po polsku, jeżeli będziesz oglądał ten film jeszcze raz, to musisz kupić sobie nowy headset, zdecydowanie. Zdecydowanie potrzebujesz nowy headset. Okay, so now it's getting
from to English.
Yes, going back to English. Now the situation is getting really intense, because look how many players from R.A.G.E is pushing right now.
Yeah, 9 minutes, actually 8.5 minutes to go. Yeah, 8.5 minutes to go. Big push from R.A.G.E. They managed to Oh no, Je suis Etienne is still inside, next to the tent on wheat fields, but Zortex is waiting
Yeah, I think
for.
that will be a statement between them. They will wait
Yeah,
someone to
they
make a
just.
mistake.
Yep.
Yeah, and great defense from LGC. 7 minutes left, almost 8, but still, this is were a hard task. Pomi now, wait. Yeah, Pomi can hear, definitely can hear only Mike. Oh, that was a nice bait. He jumped on the wall, closed the door, and go back.
That's how we
Dr.
do it.
Medrasen now pushing. He's trying to clear the shed, but the amount of players in the church is crazy right now from LGC. So it will be almost impossible to clear that. Just like that, Dr. Medrasen just walked in and got
Yep.
killed.
If they only had satchels, like in Hell Let Loose, that would change anything. That would be game changer for them to just plant a bomb on a church.
There is a mod for season 3 I'm testing. It's a tablet, where you can order, for example, mortar, barrage or smokes at the point. For now, it's once for 25 minutes. Abu Fat is working on that mod, and I'm going to contact the guy. And I think that will be available in season 3 when the state of the mod will be better. So that will be something new. That will be a big game changer because you will be able to push more effectively after the mortar barrage. And yeah, I hope this mod will work. What is going on? Tiki, almost. Okay, so you can see 4, 6, 7th player is coming up to the church from the rage.
Oh! LGC is not messing around.
Yeah, but the response from Rage is also great. There's so many bodies in that woods, I mean, in that green stuff, but still.
There's even one on the wall
Yeah, exactly.
next to the shed. War is hell. Let me tell you, war is hell, and we can see it with our own eyes.
And
It's
4
it's so
minutes, I
close.
think players can already see that timer is running out. So yeah, that's a very good game. And it's only first round, still second round ahead of us. So we'll see how it will go.
Yeah, both teams played amazing. Both teams were playing so good that you cannot compare them to basically any other team.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
both were responding great for things that happened during the match. They respond quickly.
Yeah, the responsiveness, the map awareness, movement, everything is in the right place, to be honest. The communication, decision-making process.
Almost like robots, actually.
Everything is in right place. So basically now it's only the only difference between the players is who makes better shots. And Vamak will kill Atenandi. Exactly.
Well, as long as the LGC holds the church itself, R.A.G.E cannot do anything about that, about taking
Yeah,
the point.
because it's too many of them in the church.
Yep. Every corner, every entrance to that building is covered, so I think that LGC will win that round. Although R.A.G.E is fighting till the end.
Of course, they know what's the stake. they want to go to the semifinals, of course. They want to go to the semifinals. That's pretty obvious.
Yep, can't blame them. And to be honest, I'm very sad when I'm thinking about that only one of those teams will advance from the group phase.
Yeah, I think we can make
Because I would
like
love to see,
multi-faction
yeah,
game maybe in one round, like 5 versus 5.
yeah, because I would love to see one of those teams, both of these teams, in this tournament again.
Yes, but in season 3 there will be the best of 2 from each group, so that games will be a little bit longer. Before the semifinal. Whoa, Pomi just got down from Bok. I think that was a nade. That was Kobe
That was a
Bryant
grenade.
move. That
Yep,
was Kobe
that was a
Bryant move.
grenade.
And there is 1 minute 50 seconds left, as you can see on the left side of the screen. MTL, match time left. I know, Cichy, that it's not the shortcut, but I like to call it like that. Let's quickly check. Yeah, Jinwoo and Psycho are trying to mess a little bit at the wheat field. But 1 minute 29 seconds left. And R.A.G.E is now... Yeah, LGC just decided to play on time. Hold the position.
Yeah, that's a wise decision to do because, you know, what else can you do? I mean, there's not much time left, so they they are in very comfortable position right now, and they were like since they taken that point basically.
Yeah, exactly. Let's check if the table just uploaded. No, still showing 0 kills, unfortunately. Unfortunately, still zero kills. 45 seconds, so we can... I think we can admit that both teams did great in this round. Definitely, R.A.G.E is not capable to turn this around for the favor of the team. And we can admit that LGC won the first round. So, yeah, 24 seconds, match ends. And I think we will use the whole break between the rounds because it was like 90 minutes of speaking, so I think we deserve the break.
Yeah, I'm out of my drink, so I need more drink to be able to talk.
Yeah, exactly. 3, 2, 1, and that's it.
There we go.
LGC won the first round by taking 2 capture points, closing the clock. And what can we say? We will use the whole 10 minutes break between the games of the starting phase to, you know, get a little bit rest. And then we will get back to you with the live back. So keep an eye on the stream and we'll be right back. Okay, let's get back with the game. So the first round won by LGC by taking 2 points. I actually need to type this down, to be honest, just in case. Sorry.
Yep.
And what? Now we have the second round, and I think
Let's see.
we
Let's see
need
if
to
that
wait.
round will. Yeah, let's see if that round will be as long as the first round, or it will be much faster.
Yeah, so based on the first round, I think that the crucial moment is to get as soon as possible the position at the church, just like LGC did at the beginning. I mean, the opening of the game should be like, get as fast as you can to the church and then hold the position, because the first capture of LGC at the control point was purely done by thanks to Pommy, and I don't remember who was with him at the beginning. To be honest, I think that was just Young, but I don't remember. But still, I think that capturing and controlling this area, the whole area, before even you get signal to the point, is the most important thing as the opening of the game. So yeah, I think that Dr. Medrasen is just doing that right now. The Happy UAS UAZ with 5 players. Let's hope they won't crash. And yes, Pommy with Psycho. Pommy with Psycho. Jinwoo is coming behind them with Bamak, sorry. So it will be 5 versus 4. So yeah, they know that this point and getting as fast as they can at the site is very, very important. They know the value of this movement. Look, Wojtek.
Yeah, I'm looking at that and waiting for what will happen.
First opening.
First opening shots. Yep. And Pommy is down, and
Yeah, I think that R.A.G.E analyzed a little bit what happened previously at the first round, and they know that they need to control the church from the beginning, because later it's very difficult to get that to recapture and hold it like that, because as you could see previously, when LGC went in the church and just keep the position, they were unbeatable, because everyone who was going in the church was instantly dead.
the Rage team is doing basically same thing right now. They trying to establish defense in the church, cover all the entrances, so that the LGC team won't be able to fully
Control
deploy
the
on that
situation.
point. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they just got the signal, because I hear the radio crack of only Mike, so they are capturing right now the church. So yeah, they're doing the same thing that LGC was doing at the beginning at the first round during the first round.
Well, I think they thought that if that tactics is working and was working, then they should use it too. Hopefully for them, only better than LGC was doing that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think at the moment when Dr. Medrasen will turn on this engine, Kovrix will, I think he will solve the problem of the transport.
Yep, he's waiting,
Yeah,
and there
exactly.
we go.
And only Kovrix is next to the church? Yeah, only he's available here. Ah,
Now
that was a good angle from
nobody's,
the roof.
yeah, yep, there's nobody here right now. Rage is holding strong. LGC has to regroup to attack again.
Exactly.
Can we see the fortifications going up on the. Yep, I can see a few guard towers already being placed as blueprints. I can see shovels. So I can. Sorry, I can hear shovels on the wheat fields. So LGC is working. Those guys don't mess around when it
Yeah, the
comes to
building.
fortifications. Yep, they're
Protocol
buildings.
Minecraft. Protocol Minecraft.
Protocol Minecraft, Bob the Builder. They're doing God's work. Create, not destroy. I like that.
Yeah, I think Bamak and Gino are waiting for the rest of the team to get a little bit closer so they can form the attacking line. Nice
Yeah,
spot.
they are now just harassing, trying to pick some players just to, you know,
No, they are moving more
establish.
like in line. They know they need to
Yeah,
move in line.
they're moving in line, but they're being methodical in that.
Oh, I think
Although
bot builder.
they have to act fast because R.A.G.E has the initiative. It's only a matter of time when we're gonna see a command track from R.A.G.E being deployed. I mean, I think it's already moving with a command track to deploy.
I think your Discord is messing up a little bit because it's cracking the sound. Wojtek, speak.
Stop.
Yep, you have a problem with the connection because your voice is cracking at the Discord. So I think it will be better if you disconnect and connect again. Yeah, so Wojtek needs to wait a little bit for the connection to get stabilized because he's roboting the voice. Nice, Sticky. I hit that. Yeah, Grot. MSBS Grot. Yeah, and of course that this little shed where Happy Bee is definitely a good spot to keep an eye on everyone jumping over the fence, I mean over the wall. And we can hear that Zortex probably will try to resupply the point.
He's trying. I hope you can hear me well
Yeah,
right
now
now.
it's okay. Now it's okay.
It was Discord being Discord because my ping didn't drop.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I don't know.
Since yesterday there's a problem with the Discord, so
It happens, yeah.
it happens. Well, I have to say that LGC is biding the point. Happy Bee, he just fell over the fence. But Pomi and the guard waiting for him.
Yeah, well, shit happens, like we said.
Yeah, and Rage now, I think that... No, they are not capturing. The LGC is not capturing the point yet, because only Mike managed to spawn. But he's
Yeah,
instantly
they
down.
trying to close on Rage to. They want to encircle them inside.
Yeah, but what Rage is doing, I can see that Davey, Dr. Medrasen are somewhere close. Yeah, definitely.
Yep, David is cooking. David is cooking. He
Something
wants
is going
to.
on. I think that
Yep.
Jesuit Etienne spotted Medrasen while he was driving to this position, and definitely he'll be trying to chase him. And David, what is David doing?
He was looking at the map when I last checked on him. Yep, he's checking the map. So he's waiting again for his team to do something that they agreed to do.
Well, I have to say it's pretty even for now. Maybe with
It
small,
was
well, maybe with
since
a small
the
advantage of
beginning.
Rage, but it's pretty even on the point. I mean, at the church, right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Fisher got hit that reload from Bamak. Definitely hit the reload.
Yep, that's a good tactic to bait your enemy to fire all the rounds and then wait just for the reload.
Ooh,
Oh,
that was painful. That was painful. Double PKP Peczenek.
it was so loud. I wasn't sure if I had my earplugs in or out.
I have always earplugs on.
Yeah, me too, but it still was so loud.
They have 100 supplies at the tent and a full truck next to the church, so we can say that R.A.G.E is for now safe at the point. Let's check what's going on, because we can see Xander is moving with the command truck. He will probably try to extend the signal. Meanwhile, Dr. Medrasen is roaming at the point, trying to mess a little bit with them, but Ant is on the guard. Exactly. So let's get back to the church.
Well, I think Madrasan wanted to do that. He just wanted to let the enemy know that, yeah, we're coming, beware. He wanted to bait them to redeploy, maybe, to defend.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're defending the point, there's always a good. The best tactic for you to do is to also harass enemy next points, because that makes the enemy LGC here in this situation wanting to redeploy on the previous point and defend it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then that can give a lot of advantages to the defenders of the church.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, for now, just like at the first round. It's a stalemate, to be honest.
Yeah. The first minutes are a stalemate, the same as in the previous round. We can see that Xander already deployed his command track, so there will be a play from the R.A.G.E team. They wanting to find uh, find a way to attack the next point.
Yeah, exactly. Fisher Geist is like spamming through the bushes. He probably spotted him. Yeah, he definitely spotted him. He definitely spotted him. So
Yeah.
I think
Question
that's
is,
for now.
do they know? Okay, he found Pummy.
Yeah, he
Oh,
found Pommy.
quick bullet to the ass. And
Yes,
he's dead.
attacking the church is not an easy task. It's definitely hard
It's
way.
not.
It's the hardest point from, I mean, all three scenarios. I think it's the hardest point to get in, comparing to Zarichne, the version 1 of PvP, and Barzan. So, yeah, it's not an easy. Ooh, Barrio just
Well,
got hit with the
I mean,
thermobar.
On Barzan, there is a lot of places,
Open spots.
a lot of strokes. Yeah, the strong points are placed in the middle of open fields, so advancing the last phases of advance are very hard for the attackers always.
Okay, so R.A.G.E is not building anything at the trenches. And look here,
Uh, they don't care.
Jinwo is not risking at all. You can see Dr. Medrasen and Flixus running at the field, but he's not risking that. He wants to take down this command track. But the
Yeah,
problem
that's
is that he doesn't have anything to use to take that down.
well. He can try use
Ooh.
grenades. He opted to take out Who was
Oh,
that?
he will steal the truck.
Madrasan, yeah.
He will steal that command truck.
Yeah, yeah. That's the best way to do it. His only way to actually do it. Actually, both command tracks from both teams are very close to each other because
Where's the
here
second
we
one?
can
Oh,
see
okay.
Jinwo, and the next one, it's like, how much is that? Like 300 meters.
Less. That's like
Yeah,
120, 150,
yeah,
maybe top.
yeah. It's very close. And now we can see Jinwo stealing the Russian command track. So he's playing the Chechen tactics of stealing the enemy vehicles.
Well, well. What can I say? They are trying to
I mean,
go around. They definitely have a extended signal from the command track. I mean, right now only LGC because Rage just lost the command track, but I think that it's opening additional paths for the attacking for the team to attack for the team. So they are trying to. I think it looks like they're going to surround Rage at the church. Meanwhile, we can see that only Clintus and Flixus are trying to get to the wheat field, are trying to get to the wheat field, and I think Havoc right now, yeah, I think he just spotted Clintus, but Clintus was faster, way faster. Let's focus for now at the church. We'll get back on the wheat field when we see what's the situation from LGC, because now it's, we can say 6 versus 3, and probably in a couple of seconds they will block possibility to spawn at the point. So yeah, I think
yeah,
that's the point right now, that LGC is trying to make that situation more in favor for them.
and look what LGC is trying to do. They're actually attacking from the back, meaning that they successfully cutting off all the R.A.G.E radios that are meant to be defending radios. So
Yeah, exactly. They managed to open that from the behind the enemy line, and yeah, I think that now they are capturing the point. So let's
yeah,
quickly check what's going
definitely.
on the wheat field. For now, we can see that Medrasen, Flixus, and Clintus are trying to get closer.
It's like kind of final push. So they're trying to do a final push towards that point. Either way, they will kill all the LGC players that are inside, or they will have to redeploy and either defend the trenches or move and spawn
Yeah,
or
SGC is now
prepare on
capturing the point,
radios.
so I think that Rage will definitely have to go back, and I think they
Yeah,
will start from defending the trenches to settle up the situation, and
yeah. I think
simply check what will happen after they lose the church.
yeah, we can see another command track from R.A.G.E. So they gonna place it somewhere near the church to extend that radio range, so they can place all the backpacks all around that point instead of simply attacking from the front.
Yeah, exactly.
But we can see that LGC is doing the same thing that R.A.G.E did on the previous rounds. They are pushing the front line further towards the trenches point. So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
that's why
now they have
those.
open way to the trenches, but look, it now happens what I was talking about. They spawned on the trenches and they're preventing to roll the points. You know, that classical roll from Head Let Loose. When you
Yeah,
lose
the
one
classical
point, when you get one
steamroll.
point,
Yeah,
you instantly start capturing the second one. So yeah, they were counting for that probably from the LGC perspective, but I think they uh, Yeah, they just go back and start to defend because they know it's risky for them to be in constant move. But LGC got like, okay, maybe another way. In other games, when one team is losing the point, for example, LGC at this situation, we will always seeing a situation where one of the teams had like 2 or 5 minutes of open window to get for the third point. Here it's impossible because Rage is instantly going back to trenches, and the rest of the guys that is closer to the church are trying to spawn from the backpacks and are trying to attack at the same time when the rest of the team is checking if the defensive is actually needed in the game. So there is no gap between the gameplay comparing like if we look how Rage is playing, there is no gap between attacking and defending. Meanwhile, when losing the point, there is simply no gap for that.
Yes, sir. So, that's why both teams are great because they are able to learn from each other. Like the Rage guys, those guys pushed the church in the beginning, and LGC them are trying right now to push the front line further towards Rage's main base.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what makes those both teams great too, because they are learning all the time. They are playing very like they are very fluid in their motions. They're good. They know how to react on every situation, basically.
Yeah, I think that both of the teams are not discussing about the situation. What would be the best option to do? I think they just act. They don't think,
Yeah,
they
they
act.
just act. Yeah, they just act. They are using their experience and actually they're using just a common sense, and common sense is the
The
most
best way.
the best way to figure out the way to win, basically.
Yeah, because I see by the nicknames that there is no designated section in each team that is
Yep.
responsible, for example, like defense, half defense supporting or anything like that. It's full flex of the gameplay. I mean, flexibility of the gameplay.
Yeah, being flexible is.
What is
Oh,
what? Why ping so far? I think that was a huge, huge misclick.
I think he just pinged because I'm by the. As long as I play Arma, I know that it is very possible for a vehicle, especially UAZ, to just roll over in the middle of nothing. Like you can just drive on a strange texture and the vehicle will roll.
Yeah,
So that's why the
it
ping.
went on a trip.
Yeah, that's why he pinged. Especially that road there when he was driving, it's very tricky to drive because there's a lot of obstacles.
Yeah, but that's
Uh,
basically an Arma moment. There are things that I could fix, and they are patched by me, like the scripts, like the configurations, all the stuff that, in my opinion, was mostly broken. But still, there's a lot of things that Bohemia should do, to be honest. Especially in terms of the synchronization between the players, that the weird things like the packet loss, because I can see that on every server, not only on the Armafrax or the any other. But yeah, that's a problem. I think that's a common problem with the engine of the game.
yeah, I think you're right. Uh, I hope they will reintroduce those fixes either on 1.7 update or the latest the updates that will be released later, or even
No, to be
on
honest,
Arma
one
4.
1.7 will be probably one of the last patches. I think there will be some kind of 1.7.5 or 1.8 when they where they will introduce probably the energy lines, that I mean the power lines that was in the roadmap, dropped like 2 years ago or a year ago. But I think that the biggest change we will see in Arma 4, and definitely we will move. Of course, if we will manage to keep up the tempo and the interest of PvP, I think we will fluently go to Arma 4. I think there will be a smooth moving from Arma Reforger,
Yeah,
because
yeah. I hope,
probably everyone who's playing Reforger is waiting for Arma 4 right now.
or most of the players right now. And I hope that the release of Arma 4 will be between the seasons, not during the season, so we could wait. We will be able to wait for the mods to catch with newest releases.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
I
we
I
all
know that
know how it is.
there will be a huge change probably in Arma 4 comparing to the Reforger in terms of the source code and the structure of the game from the coding perspective. So definitely at the start, at the beginning, I mean at the premiere of the game, that mods won't be working. They will definitely, the mod packs will not work with Arma 4. I mean with Arma 4, despite that it's the same engine, because it will be an infusion, but a little bit upgraded. I hope so. So I think that we'll have to wait like maybe 1 month for the modders to fix all the stuff and make
Yeah,
new mods for the. I mean the
yeah.
mods that will be
Let's.
typically for Arma 4.
Yeah, exactly. Let's hope that Bohemia will release a beta tests for the players, so they could catch, especially beta test of the new infusion tools. The same way that they did that with 1.7, they released the 1.7 beta branch
1.6.
alongside with 1.7.
Yeah, I know
I'm
that's
talking about,
experimental,
yeah,
and the WCS
experimental
is also
alongside,
running.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. WCS is already trying to
Patch.
prepare for, yeah, to patch and to prepare for Y.7, and I hope that the same thing will happen with Arma 4, as it's almost, but will be almost the same game we see here right now.
Probably with small tweaks and changes. I hope it will be more fluent, and finally we will have full support of multi-core of the processor. So we'll see. Time will
That's all.
show.
Yeah,
But like the poster on Barzan on Easter egg says, Arma 4. I want to believe. I believe. So we will see.
yeah, we can only count on that. I hope that someday one of the Bohemia key Bohemia people that are working inside that company will see that stream, will hear us, and he will make a decision to
Well,
he
I
will say to
made
the
already about
yeah
20 tickets about the fixes I
yeah.
made. So
I hope they know that this amazing community we have here, the Amafrax community and all those communities inside Poland and other countries. Those communities are holding the game together. Those communities are making the game basically alive still, because
exactly.
we have to remember that when the Arma Reforger was released, there was almost no non-players online.
Because there was
The
a problem
servers
with
were
the connection on the
yeah,
servers. I remember that.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was
but
unplayable in
still,
multiplayer. We will see. Time will
still,
show. I think Arma 4
yeah,
will be released next year. I hope so. Maybe they will drop the information at 19th of May, because it will be 4 years of existing of Arma Reforger since they dropped the first version of the game to the public. So I think we can expect some kind of information from Bohemia. I hope so, because it's the best moment to speak about. I mean, to speak up about the Arma 4 and what stage the production of the game is. But we will see. It's 10 days till that, so We will see. And what is doing Je Young? They are flying with the little beard.
Yeah.
They probably spotted
Actually,
that. I think they spotted. Oh no, that's a command track that Jinu was.
it's gonna be a hard job.
Oh,
Let's
look
see
now.
how many will be dead. Let's see if LGC is.
Oh, that was a hot
alright.
drop.
That
That
was
was
a
a hot drop.
pretty hard job.
And Kevok and Ant I think they were
uh,
hit by the Happy Bee. They are bleeding, so they definitely were hurt during that approach. They lost the conscience because obviously they hit the tree, but they will get up. They will need to patch up and probably will start to go.
I mean,
They
the
will be
worst
ready to
thing
go.
about. No, okay, it's okay because Je suis Etienne had a radio backpack, so they can safely redeploy. Oh no, Anth's app, both for the Anth and the
Yeah, they know they can wait because there's no
Evoker
ace
app.
medical and there is
Yep.
no resilience debuff on the downed player, so there's no need to patch them up with the medkit and
Yeah.
give that epinephrine shot.
I'm surprised only Happy Bee was interested in that hot job.
Well, time will show because Zampax and Latin Andy now are getting a
Yeah.
little bit closer.
Dijak I think just found the defending one of the radios that were placed to defend.
And look what's going on at the church.
Some.
LGC is basically now holding every possible place that they can. R.A.G.E is now what?
So, no, I don't know. That was a mistake, I think.
No, he's stuck in the texture.
Is he?
Yeah,
Alright.
he was stuck in that small wall next to him. He was stuck in the texture. He couldn't move. I mean, he could move. There was an animation of crawling, but he couldn't get up. Yeah, and on the trenches, we can see small clash of the defenders and Kevok, Tijak, and Jesuit Young, but Ant AI of Fishergeist is trying to resupply that point. Luckily, he somehow survived that ride.
No armor is the best armor, remember that.
Yeah, that shot from Jesuit Young just sold his position and basically
But
Happy
see,
Bee went full auto with
look
PKP Pechana.
what LGC just did. There were 2 or 3 players on the defense, and now there's 4. And there is a possibility the more players will redeploy to defend the point. So that was a good play. Risky, but I think it paid out.
It paid out, definitely it paid out. Well, Kevok,
LGC
the
is,
bush gameplay. He just
yeah.
took down Happy P and Ampax.
Although I think it was last result because LGC is doing what they can to
Hold the
bait
church.
R.A.G.E. Yeah, to bait R.A.G.E. to redeploy because actually R.A.G.E. is holding the church building. The building belongs to the R.A.G.E. team, so LGC is in a very bad spot right now.
Yes, and again, that's the tactic of Rage. They split the forces 6x6, 50% attacking, 50% is defending. Probably we can see in a minute that someone will drop at the backup, I mean the radio backpacks that work as a backup spawn. And Happy Bee Zortex and Fishergeist are doing really good work defending that. Of course, they are in the better position because it's worse to attack than defending because they need to come to you, so they are in the disadvantage. They have to move, they need to reposition if they want to capture the point. So the defenders got a little bit easier way to, I mean, the easier job to do at this place. But yeah, just Sweetian and Ant-Air will just like now probably kill Fishergeist. Exactly. And let's check what's going on at the church because there's only 2 players of Rage left. and Dr. Medrasan is downed.
Yeah, good CQB work from BB Barjot. Looks like Bok is trying to wait out the pushing the defenders inside the catacombs beneath the church. Still, he's doing great job because he's making sure that LGC won't just simply redeploy on the radio and start to attack the trenches strong point.
Yeah, exactly. Let's check what's going on trenches because there is the weight of the action is switched to this place, and now R.A.G.E is in a little bit of trouble. We can see that Ampax, Lat, and Andy, the rest of the boys is right now basically hitting escape and respawn, so probably they are going to defend way harder the point. They know that some kind of attack is going on, and probably they call out for the support of the rest of the team.
Yeah, Latin Andy is doing a great job because he's trying to go around the LGC lines. He's somewhat aware of what's happening around the strong point.
Yeah, let's focus on his POV for a second.
Yep.
Ay, ay, ay.
He didn't has a lot of chances to actually stay alive
Oh,
because
I
of
was
the
trying to I was trying to get on Kevok perspective and he suddenly get faced by Xander.
Yeah, Anth AI is now just waiting.
Yeah,
Trying
he will
to
not risk it. He will not risk it. He will probably
No,
wait for the call and then he will not.
he's just listening.
And Happy,
Yeah,
he
that's
also is at the back of the LGC. Probably he will try to find the radio outpost. Oh, and another players from LGC are spawning next to that destroyed
looks like
helicopter.
they.
So
No, Bok is still inside, and Clintus are. Bok and Clintus both are still inside the church. Point, just inside the point itself. So they're pressing LGC.
oh, Cletus just died. Unfortunately, only Bok is
Still
left.
still box inside. He's waiting. He's making sure that LGC is not that comfortable.
Yeah, he's picking at the stairs, probably waiting for someone to come in. But the problem is, there's not enough people right now. There's only 4 players from R.A.G.E right now at the point trying to attack the church. Meanwhile, they have to focus a little bit more on defending the trenches. So the tactic of splitting the forces works really good for them because they know how to play that. But LGC is not giving up. They are definitely trying to push that harder and push the limit of the.
Happy B is about to find, and he found the radio deployed by LGC. He found the crashed little bird, so
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
gonna be a very big issue for LGC's attacking force right now. So right now they gotta ride or die basically, because one life left for them.
Yeah, one life left, and I think that Happy just took down the radio outpost.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did. So now it's just a matter of time. I'm pretty sure that R.A.G.E got some kind of backup close by. I think so. But definitely LGC is now capturing the point. Only Xander left, but it will be a very, very difficult task for him to clear that point, especially since they dropped a lot of smokes, hiding in that bushes and covering the possible angles of enemy that they would probably approach, just like Pommy did. He was waiting for that.
Yeah, they knew that the radio backpack was taken out, so
They
Pommy
expected him.
Yeah, he expected him, so he just waited patiently for him to get back to the strong point because he knew that Rage is going to rush towards the point to stop the capturing.
Oh wait, we have a question on chat. Master Furu, would you recommend this game? It's similar to Hell Let Loose, correct? No, I
Uh,
think that it's totally different game from comparing to Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose is like a good entrance to the some kind of semi-casual meal sim games. Like, it's something I would say that Hell Let Loose is a little bit closer to Squad in terms of the game and overall architecture of the gameplay, but definitely Arma is more demanding for the new players. The learning curve is a little bit bigger, I think, especially if you are starting playing on the modded servers, when there is a shitload of stuff you need to remember and you need to learn. So, if you know how to play Hell Let Loose, and you know how to position yourself during the game in Hell Let Loose, and you know how to shoot, how to spot the enemies, and how to use for your advantage the map awareness, then you will be fine in Arma. Definitely, you will be fine in Arma. But if you didn't have any kind of contact with the, we can say, milsim games, it might be a little bit difficult for you. But if you are already experienced with the Heletus, I think you will be definitely fine. You just need to learn a little bit of mechanics and how things work, especially on the modded servers.
yeah, of course, and it depends if you're playing on modded servers like we are, or you're gonna play on vanilla servers, where I think vanilla is actually a little bit harder than playing on modded servers, because on modded servers you always know where you are. The map shows you where you are, and on vanilla servers, sorry, you have to be able to know your position by just looking at the landmarks and comparing them to what you can see on your map. So Arma is still way more advanced than Hell Let Loose, but it's a great game.
Yeah.
Still, it's a great game. Back to the game. Let's go back to the game. What you can see now, LGC just a minute ago they've taken the trenches strong point. So now a lot of pressure for R.A.G.E to actually redeploy, regroup, and attack that point and try
Yes,
to
and only
retake it.
3.5 minutes. So it's now a really, really hard task. So I think I know
Well,
what would change the outcome of this situation. LAV. Definitely LAV. Especially at
LAV
this
or a
point.
tank, yeah. Yeah, LAV on tank, especially on this point, right? You're right, because it's a mostly open field around at the point that makes
Yeah, you can still hide
which
in the
makes
trenches, but it's
yeah,
pointless when you get smacked with high explosive round from the tank.
yep, yep,
So
that's
yeah.
right. That's right. Let's remember that even if 5 seconds are left and some players are still in the field attacking that point, if they manage to actually start capping the point, the timer will stop. So it's
I'm
like,
just now thinking, was there a game that LGC end with the draw or lose the game? I think there was one or two that they lose, I think. I don't remember one.
if they're winning with Rage right now, I don't know if there's any other
They
team
didn't
that
play with Zmech I think.
they did not. And I
Yeah,
think that
I think we need to arrange a friendly game LGC versus ZTP. Definitely.
yep,
I
yep,
want to see
definitely
that. I
because
want to see that.
yeah, I want to see that too because
And second game
if
ZTP versus Rage.
exactly because if Rage isn't able to stop LGCs, then the only team that is able to stop LGC is ZTP.
ZTP and Board to Beaver B2B XGIGN. They also can do this, I think, because they are super aggressive. They are not wasting the time for the building all the structures. They just push, they just spawn, push,
Yeah,
spawn, and
right.
they are the good
But
shooters. So
yeah, good shooters. They are pushing, but remember, if you are pushing, then you are an easy target for someone who is a good shooter too. like LGC's players, and they know how to stay still in bushes and just wait. So that may be not that good tactic to actually overrun LGC. One minute left.
Yeah, it's impossible right now to do anything, to be honest. Oh my god, that
It was a
that
good
was
distraction though.
that was
Yeah, it was.
impossible to survive.
Yeah, I think it was just it was meant to be a distraction.
Yeah, that was one-way ticket, to be honest. Okay, so we are at the half minute before the end of the game, and honestly, we can say now that LGC won the whole game. All 2 rounds, one by taking 2 control points and closing the time, and the second by taking all the control points. Only thing that can save the R.A.G.E right now is, well, getting on the point with bigger amount of players comparing to LGC. So right now it's impossible since there's 3 seconds left, and we can say that LGC
That's it. Yep.
won the game. And let's wrap up a little bit what was going on. I think both teams, great gameplay, great communication, coordination, everything was on the right place. Everything was really working fine, and let's face it, the better two wins. Despite that, both of them were playing really good. Whew, that was exhausting, to be honest, tonight. But let's check quickly what's going on today. I mean, tomorrow. Tomorrow, because tomorrow there is a Core versus Maghreb United at 6 p.m. Also, they will be playing on Zarichne version 2. So, yeah, this will be also a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And
still a very
yeah,
interesting
I think
match.
we will have to check the statistics and check the current situation in the table, because I think after this game we can schedule the semi-finals. Meanwhile, we will end and finish the rest of the games in the group. Yeah, and I think that's all. I
Yeah,
think
that's all
that's
for
all.
us. From us, that was a great game. I'm very happy I was able to see it with you, to come to comment what was happening on that field. I hope that Rage team will rise from ashes, and we will see them soon
They don't
enough.
have to. They don't have to. They are good enough. I just hope they will schedule some kind of friendly game soon, so we can see more action from their perspective. To wrap up everything, thank you all for joining the stream. That activity on the chat was amazing. Thank you for that gifts you drop, Steph. That was unexpected. I was stunned for the second. I have no idea. I had no idea what to say. And thank you all for joining. Precisely like you are creating this community, you are promoting the PvP gameplay for this for Arma Reforger. I know that this game is not perfect and it got some kind of flaws that we cannot fully repair on fix. But still, I think we did a great job creating Arma Frags, and basically it's just because of you. I just give you the tools and the opportunity to play. The rest is totally dependable from you. So yeah, stay with me at the end of the delay. We will write some of my friends that is streaming right now. And what can I say? Thank you for joining, Wojtek.
I don't think I have anything more to add because you
I think I
told
exhaust the
basically.
subject.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I have to. I'm very thankful for every team, for every viewer on that stream, because you guys are you're the soul of everything. Without you, we're nothing. We're like empty body without you. So thank
Yeah,
you very much from
exactly.
the bottom of my heart,
Hope to
from the
see
bottom
you.
of our hearts. Yeah, and I hope.
Hope to see you tomorrow. Core versus
Yeah,
Maghreb United Zone tomorrow 6 p.m. So keep an eye on the announcements and see you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.